We return everybody to HIP. Now, unfortunately, my daughter Elodie was not meant for this world, born just at the end of last episode, born sickly. She is gone. She's with God now. She's with God, and more importantly, she's with La Baguette, a fate that we all one day wish to suffer. Welcome back. So, last episode, or towards the last episode, I hit the Form Empire button on the titular Empire of France, and then I realized, oh god, that was horrible, so I did reload, but don't tell anyone. It's rare that I would do that, but it would massively fuck us so much that I thought I would undo that one. So, the plan is, we need to take back the HRE. You know, it's the Karling lifeblood. It was formed by Karl the Great, obviously Charlemagne himself. We need to take it back, and it's right there, ready for the picking. All we've got to do, swear fealty, and then we've got to do some politics, which I think will be a nice change of pace. We've done a lot of wars. You know, we did a massive invasion of it recently. In fact, we can apparently request an invasion. Already controls a vast round, minus 1,000. That's fair enough. So, swear fealty. Assimilate from the inside, a little bit of politics. Like I said, we've done some war, we've done some religious play, we've done a lot of faction-based stuff, we've done a lot of society-based stuff, we've played a fairly diligent vassal. Let's change tact entirely. Swear fealty, of course he's going to say yes, land is good. Kaiser, Otgots the Blessed. This is going to be interesting. There we are. Back to being a simple vassal once again. I love it, I think it's fantastic, I think this is great, and of course we can try and get ourselves, please be elective. Agnatic Princely Elective. That is fantastic. Okay. To the glorious Royal Contraire, peace be with you. I accept you as my vassal. Henceforth, you will enjoy my protection as your liege lord, and he will enjoy our taxes, of which we have many, unfortunately. Oh, 0.6? That's fine. Let's wait for it to update first before we... what's... He's sending us vassals that should be ours? The Kaiser is generous. A generous Kaiser. I think he sent us quite a few then, didn't he? Oh, now we're over our vassal limit. Thanks, Kaiser. Appreciate you. Church wants to organize it. In fact, if we tidy up our vassals a little bit, because we've got a lot of, like, you know, dukes that shouldn't be... sorry, not dukes. We've got a lot of counts that shouldn't be ours, so we can shuffle those around. Maybe try and fix things up a little bit. He might even send us some more that we should have. Wants to organize a miracle play. For the glory of God, give us piety. Give us... Ideally, what I want to do is grab a claim on Normandy so that we can go to war with England. Right now, the Pope's saying no. Why? Merely a duke. Oh, yeah, shit, it's not England, is it? What else have they got what about, like, Artois? Maybe wait for the rebellion to finish first, stupid, because then it might affect his acceptance score somewhat. For the glory of God, it's 200 gold, though. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, God, that's worse than the faction. I didn't realize that. My wife is pregnant. One child is gone. It's like a revolving door, and another comes through there. What is this supposed to be? Any idea? Is that a dog? I'm not sure. Excellent. Game 5 prestige. Thank you very much. So, tidying up vassals should be... Oh my god, the hiccups. My god, we're powerful. Not quite as strong as Lombardy. Lombardy is... Well, we actually might be just as strong as Lombardy. Kind of hard to say. They are incredibly powerful, though, aren't they? Wow. Okay, so let's see what we've got that we definitely should not have got right now. So, generally what I'm going to do is just go to rank, and any counts I'm going to get rid of. That's just essentially how this is going to work. Now, people are going to obviously message us and say, hey, can we have this? And I'll say, absolutely you can, of course. Right, so let's just start at the top of the list. This one we definitely should not have. So what are you the Duke of? So Lemmersim might not even exist. It does not. That's annoying. Yeah, no, that's really annoying. Okay, don't worry about that, because he has both lands as well. No point making that one. This is going to take me some time, isn't it, to go through every single one of these. Fortunately, there's no real easy way to do it. I hate to say it. Right, so we've got you, Count Tybalt of Gines, I think is how you say that. Right, okay, so let's go to his, and then that should be Artois. Artois is ours, but we could get rid of it, and it would tidy up our vassal limit somewhat, but... I mean, how many duchy levels do we hold? We hold 3, so we shouldn't really have this many. We've got Artois, we've got Flanders. Okay, this can take me a while to tidy up. Alright, well, there we go. There's 4 that we can get rid of. So he wants control of what exactly? Dole, Besançon, Vesoul, and Montbéliard. Okay, right, my friend. I will remember absolutely none of those. Let's just hope they appear at the top of the list. They generally tend to. I do like that little feature where you open the... Let's go back to that a second. Where was it? Was it... oh, my God, I've lost the dude whose stuff that should be now. There he is. Okay, when you open their family tree, and it plays like this. I don't know if this is base game or whether this is something they've... It's got to be part of the base game soundtrack, because it does fit in, doesn't it? I actually think it's from CK1 now that I think about it. I haven't played CK1 in ages, so I might be wrong on that one. But it does sound very similar. Okay, so transfer vassalage. What else does he want? Luckily, they will... Again, they'll message us and basically ask for these promises if we haven't given them to them. So I'll quickly tidy this up as much as possible. So he's now well on board. There we go. So another easy way to do it as well is go to our vassal opinion. Just look at who hates us and Yeah, there you go. That's exactly why. So he hates us because we control everything that he should have. Where are you, Provence? So you, my friend, get everything. And it's generally the provinces at the top as well. It'll sort it by things he should have there. He should have that, shouldn't he? I mean, that is highlighting Provence. So, you know, I'm gonna trust the game on this one. 26 out of 37. Now, there's no point going any lower than that because, honestly, they're vassals that serve us and pay taxes directly to us, so we want to get rid of them. And we've got the diplomacy to talk down our vassals. It's not like they hate us, you know, and it's always good to keep some in reserve in case they do hate us a lot more, and then we can give them away. But look, all of our vassals absolutely adore us. Well, this is pretty insane. So, that's that solved. The Kaiser may send us more crap. He wants us to be his advisor. I mean, of course he does. We're like the most powerful vassal in I was going to say France then. Of course, we've given up all our sovereignty. It seems very, very odd, but of course the HRE. I almost declined that. Absolutely not. Right, we're on board. So, the Holy Roman Empire, view electors. Who wants to vote for... How do I put up a candidate? How do I... That's it, princely elective. The emperor and 7 prince electors can nominate a successor among themselves and any legitimate children and siblings under the rule. How do I do that, though? How do I nominate? Yeah, okay. The empire is run by... Yeah, the prince bishops hold a great sway over the election. Yeah, but how do I... Your candidate, blank. Okay, do I maybe go to minor titles? Excuse me, sir. I'd like to put myself up for decline empire election. Sometimes one doesn't want to become emperor. No, that's absolutely not true. But brew potion of eudaimonia. Oh shit, we're stressed. Sure, why not do that? That seems like a pretty good idea. A few drops of aqua fortis, fortified water. That sounds like a terrible idea, but let's do it. Is that going to help, or is that just straight up going to kill us? There we go. Lose trait stressed. He also wants us to be his commander. That's going to be a no from me, chief. Yeah, I want to put myself up for election though. Can I do that? I don't know how to do this. So this guy wants... What? So we don't get to vote because it's like... People have got to vote for us. Your candidate down. Okay, not supporting your candidate because I don't know how to set one up, my dude. How do I put up a candidate? I don't know. Maybe we have to wait for this election to go first and then the next one to go through. I genuinely don't know. Oh, he's imprisoned by me. Why is he imprisoned by me exactly? Do we know why? Maybe we went to war with him and captured him as a prisoner. That's quite likely. Sure, we could let him out, or we could just, ransom him back out, which I think, oh my god, we can seize his artifacts. What's he got? If we steal these, that's going to be tyrannical, and everybody will be very annoyed at us. Also, he's in line to become our liege, so I'm not going to do that one. We could steal his artifacts. We can... how do we let him out? I want to ransom him off, though. Can you not afford it? You can definitely afford it. My dude, I would like to ransom you, though. Prisoners, ransom all. Get out. Get out of here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, don't know how to put myself up for election, but we won't worry about it. I mean, I've looked at every menu that sort of makes sense here. I think maybe we just got to wait for this first one to go through. It seems like we can't just put up a candidate at all. The historical elected titles of the HRE are the countesses of Charlemagne, Trier, Duchess of Bonn, Frank. Okay, yeah. I know that one. Only males can inherit. So, nominate a successor among themselves. The Emperor and the 7 Prince Electors. Could nominate a successor from any of amongst themselves, any legitimate children and siblings of the ruler. Shit. Okay, that's annoying. Because now this is going to... Wait, why is he allowed then? Oh, because he's one of the electors, I would assume? So we've got to get an elector title, is what you're saying. So he's electing him. Why is he allowed to inherit, though? Because the King of Lombardy... Is the King of Lombardy an elector title? I have no idea how this works. There we go. As well as any other major de jure vassal of the Empire, as long as they share the same religion with the current Emperor. Right. So we can be elected. I think it's just a case that people aren't electing us. So maybe we have to send some bribes out, send some gifts. Maybe we're always... I guess we're always a consideration for Emperor, which is why you've got this option to decline it. I see. Okay. So I guess we now start bribing people. My dude, send gift. 57 gold. My dude, 85 gold. Absolutely. Look at how much money we've got. Why wouldn't we do this? We could. It's always worth a shot, right? And again, I have no idea if there is a way to specifically say, hey, I'd like to be Emperor or anything like that. We might as well try this out and see if it does anything. Thank you. Whatever. All right. Still no one's voting for me, though. I don't know. I have actually no clue how this works. I don't even know if I'm... No, that's still not me. A daughter. She's weak. Oh, she's frail. Oh, my God. What is going on? Can we just get a good air, please, for the love of God? Because I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so what do we want to join? I suppose, I mean, what are we? We're discontent just by default. Sure. I'm going to join the, Legion Loyalist. It seems a bit pointless. I'm going to go for Pragmatist, seeing as no one's a Pragmatist, and I want to be a trendsetter. I'm going to be a hipster on the council. I'm going to join the Prosperity faction as well. We might as well get in with the politics a little more closer than we are right now. Oh, is it in the menu? No, it's not in the menu either. I don't know. Who cares, dude? Honestly, we'll find out soon. Maybe, like I said, it could be that this election has to go through first. It could be that because we're a new entrant into the... A new entrant? Is that a right word? Is entrant a word? We're a new entry into the Empire. Whatever. Then... maybe we don't count as somebody who could be elected yet. There could be many reasons, none of which I know. Now we're breaking into... No, this is my apprentice? Are you seriously my apprentice right now? Who is... I don't think I even set up an apprentice, did I? I haven't really been paying much attention to this. No, we're breaking into someone's lab, but this lady's helping us, so that's fine. Nice. You focus on destruction. I'll search for items of value. Let's take care of sabotage. Collect anything useful you come across. We're breaking into a guy called Artgirl's lab. I wasn't even paying attention myself, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to work out this friggin' elector system. Right. Effective but riskier. Effective but riskier. Help me find a way to keep us valuable. Safer, but it's not as effective. I don't want to be put in prison with, and, you know, to have the dude turn into our rival. That's famously one of the biggest problems with the, Hermetic Society, in my opinion, is being imprisoned by a rival, because it's very, very difficult to get out of there. Oh my god. The Empire of Lithuania, huh? That's interesting. I'm pretty sure it's Lithuania. I might be wrong on that one. Either way, that's pretty interesting. Founding of an empire. Vanius Palemonitis, a heathen remover, has declared himself the so-called Krull of the Polska Lituva. Wow, okay. This does not bode well. Now, was there not a major... Oh my god, that's awesome. What an awesome little colour they've got there as well. Man, we've got some really powerful... kingdoms forming. I mean, besides the UK, ignore that one, but everything else seems quite powerful here. Norway is massive. They've actually taken Denmark as well. We've, of course, got Kiev there, which is pretty large. Seljuks are huge, but they haven't really made their way into sort of Byzantine provinces so close. Sicily is expanded down into Africa. The Knights of Malta, in fact, have a lot of different provinces in Africa here. That's very odd. It's pretty crazy that we're in this scenario where we've got all the money in the world and we'd be capable of rigging any election buying favors from anybody, and I don't know how to do it. And again, I'm not even sure if there is a way to do it right now. I'm almost certain that there's not, because I can't seem to even find a way to elect a candidate. It seems to be only these two dudes, and I still don't know why, seeing as it any title? I mean, I guess they count then. Fake smiles upon me. My wife is pregnant. Oh my god, please give me... All I want is a prodigy son. That's it. It's a very simple ask, my friend. A friend is not good enough to become the Chancellor, whatever the hell the Chancellor is. Everything's gone very German now that we've flipped over to be a vassal of the HRE. Right, okay, you'll do as Keeper of the Swans. Everybody loves us still, though. What can we build in Paris? We've got 2,700 gold. I wanted it to rig the election, but I guess that's not going to happen anytime soon. So we might as well go and invest into something then, huh? In fact, we've almost got a fully upgraded Paris right now, which is pretty incredible. Retinue size, that seems pretty good. That seems like a fairly good investment as well. Let's go for knights. There we go. Max that out as much as we can. It's going to give us, like, what, barely 3,000 when it's fully reinforced? Not even. Man, that's crazy. Okay, that's not fantastic either, but I figured we could also invest in the Fort of Paris as well. Got a one-day modifier. That's nice. That's actually fantastic. Okay, let's spend some money then, team. The Fort of Paris has swallowed up all our gold basically immediately. That's absolutely insane. These things are so expensive. They really don't give that much of a bonus. I think the idea is you invest into other things before that, but, you know, I wanted to test out something I've never done before, you know, never bothered with the fort system besides just cancelling out pagan attrition. Could we maybe hold a prosperity faction meeting? Hey guys, I'd really like to be Empress. If you would put your ballots forward and vote for me. Stir discontent towards the Kaiser. Strengthen my position within the faction. Sure, we'll go for that one. We'll try and, you know, make ourselves a bit of a name before we really get too much into the minutiae of going against or in favor of the Kaiser there. We'll strengthen my position within the faction. Hold a self-congratulatory speech. Yeah, let's do that one. Now, we've got such good diplomacy that it's very, very small chance of failing this. In fact, it's almost non-existent chance. Did a little good. 3 people endeared to us, a very small amount there, so that's pretty good. And again, we want to set a name for ourselves, and I feel like that might be part of the reason why we can't set up like a king of France as emperor. No, absolutely not. I can't believe we were already the head of the prosperity faction. That's a pretty powerful, we're the most powerful faction in the realm. Well, that's a fantastic start, isn't it? No. Still nothing. Okay, well, it was a sun, so that was a start, I guess. Gorcha? I need to think of a better name. My new son, welcome, Pano Karl. Much appreciated. I figured we haven't had any Karls yet, seeing as there was Charlemagne and Charlemagne and Karl the Hammer and, you know, all of those various Karls. We haven't had a single Karl. I was kind of saving it for a rainy day, but honestly, I need something to cheer myself up right now, seeing as apparently we can't even get ourselves elected Emperor. What if we kill off the current Emperor then and speed up the election? This is the desperation I feel like I've got to at this point. 72%. Okay, what if we... Is there any... Like, buy an assassin? Fire a magic spell? Convert to his Deutsch... Absolutely not. What if we steal his artifact? Wait, what has he got? The Reichscrown. What is that thing? That's awesome. The Imperial Crown of the Holy Roman Empire. An octagonal hoop showered with precious stones. That should be mine, thank you. All of the following must not be true. Yeah, that's fine. So he's good then. Why has he not got that equipped, though? Why has he not got that equipped? Oh, because he hasn't been coronated. Oh, wow. So you're not allowed to wear a crown unless you've been coronated. Is that the rules? I mean, it's a fantastic crown as well. Diplomacy +4? Can I steal that and wear it myself? You have to be an emperor, I assume. Let's just take a look at these. Yeah, okay. Title rank emperor there. Right smack bang in the middle, roughly. Okay, never mind then. When we get ourselves elected emperor, somehow, if I can ever work out the bloody... Do we go to the title? Nope. I've genuinely checked every menu at this stage. Oh. Basilius Romanus the Restorer. They've actually restored the Byzantine Empire. It's a little bit weak, but that's actually really, really cool, seeing as the HRE obviously conquered a lot of this. They've brought it back. Impressive. Once more, the Grand Byzantine banners of Constantinople have been raised. Romanos, I'm not reading that, has restored the old crown lands of Byzantium, and the Greek Empire rises from the ashes of defeat to conquer its old enemies in both the East and the West. The Eastern Roman Empire suffered defeat after defeat, finally falling to the throng of hostile states at its borders, but like the Rome of old, its enemies could not keep it from growing in power and becoming a relevant actor once more. Cool. I mean, indivisible I think is the wrong word. I imagine they're going to last all of about 15 minutes. At least we believe in the same god. Well, you know, that's one way to put it. Alright, so let's build a spy network in... Which one of these is their capital? Right, so it is Zollern. Okay, let's build a spy network in Zollern. There we go. And that should get us up to a fairly good amount. 94%. Oh my god, we're so close. No one else wants to join. That sucks. She doesn't want to join because base flux is -3. What is that? Imperial Courtier, Imperial Bureaucrat. Yeah, okay. We could go for the intrigue focus, something I very, very, very rarely do. But I kind of feel like my hands are tied at this point, you know. So we will go for that one. Let's spy on the Emperor. Spread some false rumors. Might just be enough general opinion malice to, you know, get people to join the plot to murder him. Let's give it a go. And if nothing else, I swear to God, I'm going to write this magnum opus this episode. I will ask for help for those around me. Sure. And let's also go to the marketplace. If there's one thing we've got, it's an absolute shit ton of gold. Now, the HRA is apparently only taking 6.9 of our money, which is fairly good. I mean, that seems less than I imagined. And then the blind... These guys are all identical, aren't they? Fantastic. So I think there's, like, potentially, like, 5 or 6 different candidates for the Carolingian blood event. Sure. Now, I have noticed that we haven't actually had any of the... Is there not a chance to attract... What was it that we got from our other bloodline? You know, this dude might not even have the bloodline. No, because he was born after... the guy was beatified, and he's not technically a real saint, because apparently, despite all of my efforts to get the greatest saints in the world, none of them truly count. So if we go to the saint menu here, yep, there's no La Baguette there, there is no Duke 2, who built literally a dozen fucking churches. My dude, I don't know what else I've got to do to actually become a saint at this time. I'm giving up on Catholicism. Let's quit, let's change religion. Here's something very, very cool. These guys that we're getting from the event count as a lot of favor, like a huge amount of favor. Just like eunuchs right now. That sucks, otherwise that'd be worth a hell of a lot. I mean, if it's still worth 245 and he dislikes eunuchs, that's insane. So we could just keep shipping these boys off and keep getting fresh ones from our Carolingian blood. They'd like concubines, though. Could we maybe send him a concubine? We actually don't have anyone. As an adult under the age of... Okay, well, that sucks. Send him an artifact. I don't think we've really got anything to send him besides some crappy old books. He actually kind of likes them, though, huh? We've got very few Chinese artifacts. It's something I should be doing more. Now, they have been isolationists for the past, like, 50 years or whatever. Well, at least the entire life, I think, of the previous Duke 2. So now is definitely time we start building up our collection a little bit, I think. Being such an industrious ruler, you're not going to notice by the population of Provence. 100 gold. Build time down by 15... Nah, do I really want to do that? Fine, whatever. We might as well spend our money on something, huh? Found a hermetic text, though, which is something I did just spend some money on. What do we need? 2,000 esoteric knowledge. We are getting this magnum opus. Oh, nice. We've connected enough information on the Kaiser to increase our plot power by... Oh, plot discovery by 10%, plot power by 20%. that's enough. That's actually enough to try and kill the dude. And we've only got 2 backers as well. Anybody else want to be part of this? They come and go very frequently because, you know, not many people actually want to get involved in the plot to kill the Kaiser. But, I mean, with a little bit of bribing here and there, look at that. We may be able to speed up this election. I've not heard of this book before. This one might be added by HIP. Like, I've legitimately never seen this one before. What is it? A Picius? What did the wealthy Frank nobility in Paris eat during the time of Roy au Contraire? Well, there we go. Stewardship +2. It's not fantastic. It's not fantastic, is it? Okay, what can we get rid of instead then? Have we got, like, Karling Cookbook? I mean, it's better than the Karling Cookbook, so I can't agree with that one. Let's get fine. Goodbye, Karling Cookbook. Dynasty opinion down, but we are getting ourselves a little bit more stewardship, so that's a pretty fair deal, I think. Definitely worth it. 100 prestige as well, not too bad. Right, let's ship China off some books. Do they also want that, do they also want that Breton Lance? No, they don't want it. Okay, they're not interested. I mean, send them the Karling Cookbook, 250 grace, but it is, you know, a book written by 2. How could I send that away? What am I thinking? We might as well send them a eunuch. There's no downside to sending them a eunuch. There we go. Dislikes eunuchs, but it doesn't matter because we still get the points for it. I am to please. Thank you very much. We can't send him another one for ages, but, you know, maybe it'll change taste by then. Honestly, now that I think about it, let's just go to China. Honestly, sod it. Sick of Europe. It's rubbish. There's too much crap going on. Sorry? Oh, God. 970 gold. Nah. We want to save up for our... Nah. We want to save up for our artifacts in China, because, you know, it can be approached, like, up to 3 times to buy various artifacts in China. Come to hiding. Oh, for the love of God. To foil a plot against his life? Shit. My fellow members of the Order sometimes speak of intricate charms and recipes to ward off evil. I should put my whole castle in symbols. It's the only way. It's the only way. Lose 30 piety. All ingredients are destroyed. Do we ever not do that? Oh, my God, we're old. Oh, my God, we're old. And we haven't got a good heir. We haven't got a single good heir. Oh, Jesus. Okay, start educating this kid as soon as possible then. Where are we? Why are we not on this list? Oh, because we've gone to China. Oh, shit. Okay. That should suffice. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't care about just trading all of our ingredients for piety. Learned that he attempted to speak on my behalf at the faction meeting, but fucked it up because he's probably got terrible diplomacy. He's got 4 diplomacy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Bribe them to poison the Kaiser. Make it a huge bribe. I mean, we've got to do it. It's 1,369 gold. I'm putting it forward. News reaches that the plot to murder the Kaiser has met with success. He has fallen victim to the poison in his food. The plot behind it have not been revealed. Excellent. Okay. Now what? Excuse me. Can I be elected? Maybe because we're in China, we can't be elected now? What do they think? I've decided to minimal tribal obligations law. Sure, that seems a bit pointless. Why is this dude the only one being elected? Why? Are they related? They're separate houses. They're completely separate houses. It's Lombardo, though. They're both Lombards, but, I mean... I don't know how this works. I honestly have no idea how this works. It seems like you can only pick people out of the Kingdom of Lombardy. Might be because it's the most powerful one, but I've genuinely no idea. Well, I'm sure we'll work it out. I'm sure you guys can point me in the right direction here. Our caravan has been camped by the roadside the whole day. The sky's been pouring over us with unusually heavy rain. The whole situation has brought my thoughts to memories of my late mother, Elodie. You burn incense to honor her memory, or we can just not give a fuck and move on with our life. Yeah, I'm going to do that one instead. Health 0.5. Yeah, sorry. We don't care about you too much. She was a bit of a lunatic anyway. Alright, this is big. Rank up. Thank you. We can also pick a new ambition as well. I don't know if that... Forge Bloodline. We've got 5,000. Yes. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Forge Bloodline. You know what? We can stack up a Bloodline every character. So we got the blood of Duke 2, and I will obviously give him back the same blood that we've lost because of issues with the Pope. Let's put it that way. Okay. Deficit, if we could get some money back. In fact, let's start collecting taxes instead of overseeing construction now. Need some money for these Chinese artifacts. It's my privilege. We're now a Magus. So what is it for? It's 500, isn't it, for Magnum Opus? It is. Okay, so that should take no time at all, given that this dude is, as you can see there, getting quite a hefty amount per month. What is his learning? His learning's 29. Well, that explains a lot. My son needs a letter from me. Does he really for 93 gold? No, he does not. Goodbye. Here we go. There we go. This is great. Our caravan has been approached by a smooth-faced Mongol Chuad man claiming to be a renowned trader. There we go. So we can get a Nguan sculpture. I don't think I'm saying that right, but we can get it. Or we can kill him. We can just straight up kill him and take it. Done. Thank you. Because we're deceitful, we can apparently murder him. That's cool. Now, the sculpture, one of them actually gives a build time, build cost modifier. I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, so there we go. It's build time minus 5%. Not massive. Month prestige, but it is a nice little bonus there if we don't quite have a good enough steward to get us down to that 1-day modifier. You know, it's a little bit of an insurance policy here. So I have started spying on the next emperor as well, seeing as the last one's dead. See if what we can pull up about him and just keep sowing discontent, I guess, amongst the realm until eventually... Hopefully we can get a character elected. I don't think it's going to be this dude in hindsight, because really, I have no idea what I'm doing with it. My wife is pregnant. We've been in, we've been in China for the past, like, 4 months. You think she didn't notice before that? Should we be concerned? Well, if it comes out apology, I don't care, to be honest with you. Now, he wants us to, what? You want us to be your commander? Absolutely not. Anything else is fine. Let us walk. Let's not forget about the reason for the journey. Okay, so we get another opportunity to buy something when we're impressing the Emperor, when we're going on our little tour of China here. Now, do I care much about getting a good opinion with him? Absolutely not. If we've got the option to kill a trader or steal from the trader or whatever it is, I'm going to do that because I'd kind of like to keep the gold. But I'm keeping some of a reserve just in case we don't have that, because I think you need high intrigue to be able to do that in the first place. Sympathy for Eastern religions, game 15% chance gaining one learning. I'd rather do that instead. I don't really care about your ceremonies. Like I said, I don't really care about the actual cowtail trait. 15% chance gain one learning. We actually got it. Nice. We went from 28 to 29. Send out the invitations. We're having a prosperity faction meeting while I'm over the other side of the world. Fine. Strengthen position with a self-congratulatory streak. Oh, shit. We did very well there. We've gained new allies. Oh, this is very, very good. We're climbing the political ladder there. We've impressed a lot of people there. A lot of very powerful vassals. The king of where? Thessalonica, is that not in Greece? This one here, I think. Okay, fair enough. I've gained new allies, nonetheless. That was a pretty good speech. Well done. And I mean, given that he's got 26 diplomacy, you kind of expect so, huh? That's what we're after. This will reflect poorly on us in the eyes of the Emperor. Or we spend 588 gold. I don't give a shit about the... So it is guaranteed to bring it home. I was going to say, if that's it, then... Yeah, I mean, it's apparently stealing from a Chinese trader might reflect poorly on the eyes of us in the Chinese Emperor. So what do we got? A book that gives 5% fertility isn't too bad. Maybe we want to equip that right now. I'm not entirely sure. There he is. A son was born to Roy Au Contraire and her named Au Contraire. Oh my god. What a mixed bag. Oh, shit, he's deaf, like us. This character was born unfortunate after to be born with limited to no... Can you even get congenital deafness? I mean, I assume there would be some variant of it, right? Such a disability limits their ability to function. Oh, damn, he's deaf, unfruitful, but he is a prodigy as well. So he's still got that 6 diplomacy at the age of 0. Oh, God. The issue is we'd have to kill 3 sons to get to him. But he is very good, isn't he? Is he better than all the other sons, though? You've got to bear in mind we've also got unfruitful and deaf again. Au Contraire version 2, is it an improvement? To some extent, I mean, yes, it's an improvement over our current character, but obviously unfruitful, it's only minus 10%, so it's actually not that bad. Right, we can spread some false rumors here about him. General opinion minus 10, absolutely. Conversion to Finland, the gods have finally touched them, sure. So it's actually only that one big Romuva pagan holdout now, isn't it? The big empire there. Poland, Lithuania. Okay, what is this? The Emperor has kept his eye on you. However, he's very busy and thought it more fitting if you bowed here instead of the occupied throne room. Refuse this humiliation and storm out. Yeah, no, I don't care. Fine. We were only there for the artifacts anyway, and we're back. Can we do anything now? Can we become elected? Can we do anything at all? We can hold a grand debate. Can we magnum opus? We can magnum opus. Fantastic. Alright, so first things first, before we do that, let's actually remember to, should we make him a horoscope? Fuck it, yeah, all in. All in. I think I said last episode I gave a very, I think, good argument for not doing this, and then I've done it with both of the sons. So what does he want to do? Destined for battlefield. Okay, so we got 2 battlefield sons. You know, that's fine. I think at this stage we kind of prefer intrigue or diplomacy or stewardship. Any of those would have been fine, but this is okay nonetheless. Okay, so we'll educate you as well. So what we're going in diplomacy. There we are. Au contraire. Educate. Au contraire. Now, maybe... Okay, oh, hang on. No, we fell into this trap last time. Now we train him in struggle because he is going to be a military character. This is good. I think he's guaranteed to come out pretty well now then. And he's obviously got... I don't know if that counts as genius for the purposes of base game education. Whether they thought that far ahead. It might not. So he might just count as a regular old character and it might be overlooking that because it's obviously added by a mod. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Right. So, now, magnum opus me. Why not? Oh, because we made the horoscope genius. Hey, there we go. The bribe we offered the priest in Maine was enough to make him unlock the inner chambers of the church, and we found a scroll. 200 esoteric knowledge. I generally always go for the middle esoteric knowledge quest, just because it's, you know, the most success versus the cost you put in. I think the ratio is pretty good on that one. Record your life's work for posterity in an encrypted magnum opus. Lose 500 esoteric knowledge, but our son is a prodigy, so I think he's probably always going to be able to read this. He's already got 8 learning, and he's 0 years of age, so I think he's set. It'll take a great deal of time and effort, but it will be glorious. Now, can he do it before he dies? I've got good faith in him, and honestly, just to ensure that, I don't think enough time has passed yet to flip over. Can we? Oh, we can. Fantastic. Theology. Oh, God, what gives health? I guess hunting? Hunting would be the best one for staying alive, because then we also get the hunting dog that gives +1 health. Now, how close are we to foraging on Bloodline? I'm going to remember to do that as well. Nowhere near anything. Oh, shit. Build 10 castles. We could do it. It's not completely unbelievable that that could be a thing that we could do. We built 1 out of 10, apparently. Okay. So, we could just go to every single province and go castle. How much are they? It's going to cost us 6,000. Well, actually, it's only going to cost us 5,400, roughly. We've already built 1, so, again, 5,400. 9 times 600 is fine, okay. And then 2,000. I'm trying to work out how many years worth of gold that is. It's quite a lot. If we get the hunting dog, though, we might be fine, but we do also have a headache. I don't know. I feel like that might be the best one to go for. If we don't succeed, it is a massive, massive waste of gold, though, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to leave that one there for today because we are just on the verge of overrunning. So we've got a Bloodlines Forge next episode, a Magnum Opus to write next episode, and then, hopefully by then, you guys will have told me, for the love of God, how the hell I get myself elected here, because I have no clue. It's not the same as the base game, so, well, or at least not the last time I played with the HRA, it's not the same as the base game, so this is a little bit confusing. But you know who's not confusing? That's right, it's the insane top tier level patrons. Lucas Holting, Sean Thornton, Haydog, Sidney, Tim Bragg, Loris, Croesus, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Michael Mullet, Mora, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Suna Kirito, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orcswolf, Fakuna Vasquez, Tom Terry 18, Average Gamer 419, Escape, and Sassy 7011, and Baniel. Thank you all for your support, the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel monetized. Thank you for not... What was the segue I was about to go for there? Thank you. I don't know what I was going to say then. And now I've sort of said it in my head and it didn't make any sense. But you know what does make sense? That's right. It's Nathaniel Lindbergh, Euphrates, I See the Great, Jack Allen, Wolfie, James Barnes, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, The Sage, Euron DeVries, Haji Dumar, Alpha Scup, Duncan217, Zach McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Sir Thor the Swede, Sir Death, Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Hancock, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, Adam Person, John Holiday, Zico, Jay Lara, and Adam Wilson. Thank you all for your support.